Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome back, my dear students. How are you today? I hope you are great and fine, inshallah. Today we're going to start in Unit 2. Unit 2 is entitled Stories. Before we start this unit, I'd like to ask you a question. What kind of book? Do you like reading or not? If you like reading, what kind of book you like reading? Okay? What do you like reading? Okay, today we're going to talk about kinds of books. How many kind or types of book you know? How many kind or types of books you would like to read or to start with? What do you read for fun? If you have a free time, and of course you have a free time the last period, so what kind of books you like reading? So, in the beginning, we would like to open your learner's book on Unit 2 on page 20. Learner's book, Unit 2 on page 20. And start reading with me. I have here 4 children. They are talking about themselves. So, read with me. Read what these children say about reading. Find all the words that describe things you can read. So, we are going to read about these children. Then we are going to find the words that describe what they can read. Okay? Let's start. With the boy letter A. Number 1, I'm really into comics and stories about superheroes. I'm really into comics and stories about superheroes. I love reading about adventures and characters that can do amazing things. I love the colorful cartoons that go with the story. Let's go again. Read it again. Yes, I'm really into. What does this word mean? I'm really into. I'm really into means that I like. So be careful. I am really into means I like. I like comics. What does this word mean? Comics. A kind of books or story that has many pictures. The comics is a short story, yes, a short story with pictures you read and it's for fun. I'm really into means I like comics and stories about superheroes. You know, of course, more than me, what does this word mean? Superheroes, yes. I love reading about adventures, going, mountain climbing, and so on. And characters that can do amazing things. Characters are the people inside the story itself. Characters that can do amazing things. I love the colorful cartoons that go with the story. So the first child here is talking about comics and stories about superheroes. And I'm really into means I like. Number 1 or letter A, I am really into means I like. This is letter A. The second boy or the second child here, I like going online. To go online means to check the internet or the website. I like going online to read stories and find facts. My favorite websites are the interactive ones. Where you can make up your own stories or find out new things by doing online quizzes. Again, I like going online to read stories and find facts, find information or real informations. My favorite websites are the interactive ones. When you interact with the online websites, means you can ask, you can answer, you can add some information on the website. You can make up your own stories. You can invent, you can write down from your mind, make up your own stories or find out new things by doing online quizzes. So the second boy or the second child here likes going online to interact with the website itself. Let's go to the third one. Letter C. I enjoy reading factual books. I enjoy reading factual books like my encyclopedia. Encyclopedia is a group of books that is describing or talking about facts or factual books. I'm not into, again, I'm really into means I like, so I am not into means I don't like. I'm not Into means I don't like. I don't like fictional stories. I like learning about science, facts, and to get an information, to finding out how things work. I enjoy reading factual books, facts, like my encyclopedia. I am not into, I don't like. I am not into means I don't like. I don't like fictional stories, or I am not into fictional stories. I like learning about science and finding out how things work. How things work. This, the third one. The fourth and the last one for these types or kinds of books or stories, I really like historical or futuristic stories. I know they are two difficult words, but it's okay. You can read and you can memorize, inshallah, them. I really like historical related to the past. Historical stories or futuristic. Historical or futuristic. The past or present, or future. Historical means related to the past, or futuristic related to the future. So this boy or this child likes historical or futuristic stories about times in the past or being set in the future. Sometimes you can find stories related to the future, or talks about the future, what's going to happen in year مثلا 2030 to 2100, for example, مثلا. Okay, like the aliens and so on. So in the future, imagining something is going to happen in the future, or some stories are talking about things that happened in the past. So this child like historical or futuristic, the word futuristic stories about times in the past or set in the future. I like imagining. When you imagine, you invent, you make up, imagining places that are very different from where I live. You can imagine any place I'd like to live, on an island with no one there, and you can imagine giving us information about that. Okay, different from where I live, so I'm not very keen on factual books. I'm not very keen on means I don't like. I am not very keen on factual books. I don't like books about facts. Okay, I'm not keen on means I don't like factual books. Too boring. They are too boring for him. So we had 4 kinds or types of books you can use or you can read. Tell me, or you ask yourself, what kind of book you would like to read, or you like really reading about comics or futuristic or adventures, or about online, you go online and read or invent your stories and so on. Thank you for time. Thank you very much for now. See you next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.